Welcome back once again to the North American Star League. We've had 3 great best of 3s so far today, and one more looms on the horizon. It's going to be MC versus Bishu, the Korean versus the Swede. But before we get into that, we've got some highlights from our first week of play, and we are joined by the always dashing Andre Gritor Pengschweider. Where did you get that jacket?
That jacket
is so much nicer than our jackets.
Oh, yeah. It's actually my Nautica jacket that I brought from Season 2. It was over here. Apparently, Morgan accidentally dry cleaned it. Awesome. So I got a free dry cleaning.
Well played.
I know. But
start bringing my clothes and just like leave them hanging up on the rack.
All my dirty laundry in a full basket, accidentally on my producer's desk. And accidentally don't get dry
Not
cleaned.
bad. But guys, I'm here to bring you the top 10. This is the first time we're going to be doing it live. Let's go ahead and kick it off with number 10.
Rotterdam, but Megatron does get stopped. And oh, the Marauder!
All right.
He's not able to make the pickup, but Beef is there once again.
And I need to see it. Hold on. Wait
Wait
for it. Wait for it. Oh, this is the number 10 moment with Star Strikers. It's me against Rotterdam's team, but I'm going to come out on top. Poor guy. At number 9, we have Violet facing off against the 4th place WCS European winner Lowly. In this number 9 spot, Violet showcases effective APM, going upwards around 500 APM, attacking with mass fungals and infested Terrans. Meanwhile, Queens multitasking against Mutas with Transfuse back at home. Violet will take this week's number 9 spot.
Violet looking good right now, but there are a lot of mutas in the main base being as annoying as possible. Queens is trying to deal with those now as well, but Lowly is forced to abandon this base, and that's of course his second latest base when they already lost the latest one. So he's going to be in a world of trouble.
Violet controlling this on both sides, transfusing his queens back at home and attacking with his infestors and roaches and hydras and the natural of Lowly. Excellent multitasking here for Violet, who's cruising at a current APM of over 500 actions per minute.
Way.
This guy is blazing fast, crushing through the natural, man. Lowly played a good game, but Violet's ZVZ is world class.
All right, at number 8, we see the innovative all-in aggression from MC, doing a pseudo 2-base attack over Young. Managed to beat him seamlessly with his top-tier control. This earned himself the number 8 spot in this week's top 10.
That's a very important spot that Ryung has not been able to protect, and this gives the Immortal free reign to hit the bunkers, and MC hasn't used a single force field. Oh my goodness, Ryung, you're in so much trouble, man.
Yeah, you're dead, Ryung.
Oh, wow.
And these Zealots still doing continuous damage into the main base. You can see SCVs need to be pulled off the line, just stopping work. But when it comes down to it, I mean, how do you actually deal with same plane Immortal Sentry?
Ryung's not even mining. He's losing resources at this point. That last bunker falls. MC caught him. He's going to push with the ramp. Oh my goodness. And chops at the units. Half the units can't even fight. Pulls back the Sentry so he can keep the Guardian shield up. Ryung is powerless to do anything. Supply tells the story. GG.
All right, moving on over to number 7. We have Morrow versus Arthur in this rubber match on Ohana. Now, every Zerg player has played against this one time or again. This Immortal push. At 10 minutes, Morrow is definitely a player that is capable of defending a play like this. However, watch the positional play of Arthur, placing his units in a perfect position, allowing him to force shield and segmenting off the ramp, and then using his force field just for one direction after that, giving him the win in the number 7 spot.
It's going to be okay, Kev. I think Morrow's in some big trouble.
He's in a lot of trouble. It's pretty much all of the roaches have died. The Queens are forced to run away once more as well. A lot of drones went down already, only 36 drones remaining, so even if Archer would back off right now, which he of course will never do, he would still be in great shape. And man, Archer makes this push look easy.
Yeah, it does it very, very well. It's exceptional execution. Morrow GG's.
And at number 6, we have Hwangsin versus Thorzane, with Hwangsin trapping Thorzane in a corner with no kiting and great positional play. Hwangsin might not have taken the series, but he definitely took the number 6 spot.
No way, Hwangsin just won the most important fight right there. Now, he did take out all of the observers, so he's able to do a lot of damage with just these ghosts.
And we're halfway there. Numero 5, we have Rhett and Huck, where Huck has been taking continuous damage throughout the whole game, giving Rhett the advantage, of course. All seems well for Rhett, but Huck showcases his top 3 army control with his positional flank as the number 5 spot.
There's also a ton of Archons, Kevin. I'm sorry, well, Archons, yes, but Immortals as well.
So many infestors. Oh, actually, those infestors a little bit exposed. Oh, great blink.
Wow, huge blink right on top of the infestors. They are completely stuck. The downside, though, Zerglings fighting Stalkers. The Archon's terribly out of position. Huck needs to blink away right now. He's going to lose so much here. Red also taking heavy losses. Infested Terrans being dropped. Roaches are all going to melt away.
Yeah, that was not a good... I mean, the blink was great by Hawk, and Red just got...
All right, moving on over to number 4, we have the critical holds from Muslim in his match against TT1. TT1, known for his army control, gets dismantled to this bile plus SEV pull. Now watch the Colossus snipe in the beginning and the second Colossus that comes into the battle. Muslim was able to mitigate the damage from the Colossus both times, giving him the number 4 spot in this week's top 10.
Nothing to absorb the damage from all these Marauders. This Colossus, beautiful micro.
Bad boys.
They're going to die really well. Besides that, of course, he's playing a fantastic game. TT1 is going to perhaps try to force the issue right now.
Oh, the Muslim's all about taking this fight, though. He's not afraid, and the Vikings going to jump right on top of the Colossi. Zealot's just going to melt immediately.
God, Marauders coming in.
There is way too much Terran here for TT1 to deal with.
Beautiful Marauder flank from this side. More forces going down, but there is too much DPS in this army.
All right, and at number 3, it's the debut of DRG and his Magro in the North American Star League. This engagement deserves the number 3 spot. Watch the Baneling connections and how DRG had protected a lot of them when it was just Ultra standing alone. The number 3 spot going to Dong Rei Gu.
And Alive can't really hold this third for much longer.
These single Baneling hits were actually what really did it.
Almost there at number 2, we have Zenio versus Galaxy, with Galaxy monstrously ahead of his opponent, but sometimes all it takes is a little preparation and opportunity. That being said, massive fungals hit the majority of Galaxy's army, evening up the score and allowing Zenio to get back into this nail-biting series, taking the win.
Just like that, a ton of infestors die for Galaxy. That's exactly what Zenio needed.
And the moment you've been waiting for, the number 1 spot goes to Vibe, who we just saw in the last interview. His match against Targa, where Targa is showing his patented aggression. Hits at enormous time against the WCS NA runner-up. 25 roaches to 44. You're about to see it right now with the number 1 spot going to Vibe.
It's going to come down to the last few roach exchanges. No more infestor energy, more roaches rallying in. He also has a couple infestors that he has to be careful not to get fungal for. Vibe's not paying attention to his infestors though. Ah, he's losing 1, he loses 2. Oh. Great picks from Targa, and that might break the Camel's back at this point because Vibe needed those infestors. They had a lot of energy. 2 fungals could have been utilized, and now Vibe is losing some of his economy in his third. The Nationals also getting pressured. Good fungal there from Vibe.
Oh yes, quite so.
Very nice.
And that actually keeps a lot of the roaches in a terrible place for the Concave, just trading blows. And you can see Vibe off of that is actually able to take the advantage. Very beautifully done. Let's go ahead and look at the income tab, 43 to 53, so a 10. But look at how much position he has to defend. He just doesn't have enough infestors. Here's the big engagement though. And nice fungal goes down on a couple of those roaches, but Vibe might not have enough.
The roaches are flanking and sniping the infestors as well. They are taking a lot of damage though, and Vibe does have that +2, which does come to a huge factor in terms of DPS. Yeah. Oh, and Vibe is pushing back at this point.
And that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Weekly Top 10. Not only was it live, it was awesome. It was the first of this season. And back to you guys, Ben and Kevin, for the regular broadcast, not the live broadcast.
Thanks a lot, Andre, for that fantastic top 10. A lot of great moments last season. My favorite, of course, Andre versus Rotterdam and Star Strikers.